Hi, everyone. Welcome to Pass the Tea. I'm Sherry Poppins.
And I'm Angela Mansberry, and today we are breaking down the reunion episode of this 13th season of Drag Race. And I would say it's less of a reunion, more of a recap.
Yeah, more of a recap, more of a almost like a here's what you missed, but like we didn't miss a thing, you know? So, especially you and I did not miss a thing.
No.
So, essentially, what they did, right? If we're gonna just like get right into it, they kind of just like touched base with all the girls, like how they've been post Drag Race, like in their own living rooms, and then they released a drag video, like a drag lip sync video, which I thought was, what we've been doing all year.
Right. It was very much a digital drag show, the way that we have been doing drag over the past year during quarantine. And the perfect way to kick things off. We went in order of when the queens left the show. So Kamora Hall was first. And where else do you perform in a digital drag show than in your own bathtub? You've done it. I've done it. If you haven't performed a lip sync from your bathtub, you are not doing drag in quarantine.
Mama, it was a pandemic, welcome Kamora. We've welcome to the club. It's a rite of passage. And it was sexy. It was hot,
It was cute. And they were all really well filmed. They clearly were given some sort of budget to be able to make something really cool because the lighting was really good. The quality was really good.
Yeah.
Who were some of your favorites?
Some standouts for me. I loved Olivia's. I think she might have been my number one. The hair was right. The lighting was right. The vibe, like what a great song choice. And I liked Denali's a lot too. And Utica's. Those were maybe my top three.
Denali was particularly wonderful because, of course, we always known she's an ice skater, but how do you show ice skating on Drag Race? And this was the perfect opportunity for her to show off her ice skating skills. It was great.
Bitch, and she's not just like doing circles around Rockefeller Center. Like she's like backflipping in ice. It's like she's fucking wild.
It was really fierce. And as you said, I really liked Utica's as well. Total opposite. Utica's was very high art, reminding me of a Sasha Velour moment in a great way.
Absolutely.
It was almost like she was caught in a web and she was cutting her way out of the web. I was really into that one too. And the other interesting theme of this was basically a lot of queens used songs that they had written themselves.
Yeah.
And one of my favorites was Tamisha's. She had used a fight that she had with Kandy Muse during Untucked from this season and had made it into this song called Arrogant. It was really fun to watch. And I miss Tamisha. She was great.
Yeah, I was really happy to see more of her on my television. I'm just really upset we didn't get a moment of reconciliation or conversation between her and Kandy. That was like one of the biggest letdowns, I think. But yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, because that's why it didn't really feel like a reunion, right? It really wasn't as much talking. It was more recaps of them during the season and then performing a number.
Right, yeah. The girls weren't really interacting in real time. They were asking each other like fan questions, and everyone seems to be from Boise for some reason. I felt like everyone was from like the middle of nowhere, but whatever. But they were all even. I felt like a little catered. So, but it was still, it was cute.
It was cute. And I think one of the other standouts for me, I really love Tina Burners. It was a whole line of drag queens from New York City, some familiar faces that I have missed seeing. And that was a really nice way to feel she was bringing New York City together in her number. And I really appreciated that.
It was really beautiful. I mean, especially with the amount of times that she said she's from New York, I think it's fitting, but also it was well done that she had her New York family with her, Some faces we've seen, some faces I've never seen, but all the less they looked great.
It was really cool. And then, of course, the big moment from the episode, which was interesting, they had two lip sync assassins perform, and they were winning money for charity. And so the two lip sync assassins they chose were Denali and Lala Ree. And
Yes.
This is more so, or like live on Zoom, performing live head to head in a lip sync, it was fun to watch. It was a good way to end the episode, I thought.
I thought too. And you know what? When I was watching it, I really thought Lala was gonna win. Denali was doing a lot more like tricks and like stunts. but it kind of didn't feel intentional. Like everything she was doing was just to like do it. How many tricks can I fit into one number? Lala was kind of like vibing with it more and still being like really high energy. So I was kind of like, oh, all right, whatever. But $15,000 in total went out to 2 beautiful charities. So win-win for everyone, right?
Win-win for everyone. And of course, next week is our finale.
Speaking of win-wins, someone's going to win $100,000 next week, and we will be talking about it.
Yes, I cannot wait to do this finale with you. It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be a TED Talk, mama. Until then, y'all, this has been Pass the Tea. We'll see you next Sunday. I'm Sherry Poppins.
And I'm Angela Mansberry. Back to you, Amber. Cheers, girl.
Cheers, baby.
Ooh. Ooh.
Girl, that's hot.